Welcome back to the channel, World Coins master coin lovers, treasure hunters, and curious minds from all around the world. Today, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most iconic and underestimated coins in the history of American currency, the 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin, better known as the Lincoln penny. Now, before you dismiss this humble copper-colored coin as just another penny in your change jar, let me stop you right there. What if I told you that this very coin, the one you probably ignore every single day, could potentially be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, and in extremely rare cases, even millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Some specific era versions, ultra-rare mint conditions, and uncirculated 1987 Liberty pennies have been rumored and estimated by collectors and enthusiasts to be worth up to $4.5 million in private markets, collector auctions, and investor circles. Today, we're going to explore exactly why that is, what makes these coins so valuable, and how you can identify if you're sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. So grab your magnifying glass, dust off those coin jars, and buckle up. Let's begin. A penny with a legacy. The background of the Lincoln cent first. Let's talk history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, marking the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and what better figure to grace it than the man who led the country through the Civil War and abolished slavery. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a profile of Lincoln based on a photograph taken in 1864. Over the years, this penny has undergone several transformations. But in 1959, the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, in honor of Lincoln's 150th birthday. That design would continue for decades, including on the 1987 penny. The coin minted in 1987 features Lincoln's profile on the front with the word Liberty inscribed, the year 1987, and the motto "In God We Trust." The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial with the words United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one, the guiding motto of American unity. The 1987 Lincoln cent. Basic facts. The 1987 penny might seem like just another common coin, but here are some details you need to know. It was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and for collector sets, in San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark. Denver coins have AD mint mark. San Francisco coins, part of proof sets, bear an S mint mark. In terms of production numbers, billions, yes, billions of these pennies were minted. That's why most 1987 pennies are only worth face value. But not all coins are created equal. Here's where it gets interesting. Era coins and rare finds. Now let's get into the real treasure hunt. Among those billions of coins, there are a few that stand out: the misprints, the errors, the varieties that make collectors' eyes light up and bank accounts overflow. Here are some of the most sought-after 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin types. Off-center strike. Some coins were stamped incorrectly, with part of the design off the edge. Depending on the percentage of the strike missing and the visibility of the date, these can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. Double die obverse. These are coins where the design appears to be duplicated slightly due to a misalignment during the minting process. A 1987 DDO penny showing doubling on the words Liberty or In God We Trust could be worth thousands of dollars. Wrong planchet errors. Occasionally, pennies are struck on the wrong metal blanks, such as a dime planchet. These oddities are extremely rare and highly collectible. A 1987 penny struck on a dime blank can command up to $15,000 to $50,000 or more. Missing mint mark proofs. Although rare, a proof coin from San Francisco missing the S mint mark could be a factory error, and that's where serious value comes in. A confirmed authentic no S proof Lincoln cent from any year can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. High-grade uncirculated coins. A 1987 Lincoln cent graded MS-68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation is extremely rare. These near-perfect coins have been known to sell for $3,000 to $10,000 or more at auction. Speculative ultra-rare varieties. Some collectors and forums have buzzed about possible experimental coins, ultra-high-grade errors, or one-of-a-kind private mint discoveries that could be worth upwards of $1 million to $4.5 million to the right buyer or collector institution. Now, these speculative values should be taken with a grain of salt. They are rare, and sales are extremely uncommon. But history tells us that collectors have paid millions for singular coins with the right mix of rarity, demand, and story. The value breakdown. What could your 1987 penny be worth? Regular circulated coin 1 cent, not worth more than face value. MS-65 condition coin 30 cents to $1. MS-67 plus condition $100. $500. MS-68 $2,000. $10,000 off center error $100. $1. 500 double die error $300. $5,000 wrong planchet error $15,000. $50,000 000. So how do you know if you have one of these $1,000,000 pennies? Here are the steps. You should examine your penny under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling in the text or numbers. Check for off-center or missing features. Weigh the coin. An incorrect weight may indicate a planchet error. Consult PCGS or NGC grading services if you suspect it's high grade. Visit a trusted coin dealer or attend a coin show for expert opinions. Don't clean your coin, it could reduce the value significantly. Hold onto it carefully in a soft plastic coin flip or capsule. Why do these coins matter so much? It's more than just money. These coins are historical artifacts, tiny capsules of American craftsmanship, mechanical precision, and sometimes, happy accidents. In a world of digital currency and inflation, these small copper discs remind us that real treasure can still be found in everyday life. So the next time you find a penny on the ground, don't just walk by. That 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin could be a key to a hidden fortune. Closing. That's it for today's deep dive into the mysterious, fascinating, and potentially multi-million-dollar world of the 1987 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting secrets, and turn on notifications so you never miss a rare coin alert. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a strange or rare coin in your change. Who knows, your story might be featured in our next video. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, sometimes the smallest coin holds the biggest value. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Today I have something truly mind-blowing for you. We're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that might just make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny that could be worth up to $2, $3, even $5 million in rare cases. I'm talking about the 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, minted in Denver in 2015. This isn't just any 1-cent coin. This coin is surrounded by mystery, errors, rare mint varieties, and wild value jumps in the collector market. So, grab your magnifying glasses and your coin jars, because by the end of this video, you might be checking every penny you've ever come across. Let's start with a bit of background. A long legacy. The history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, created to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, a leader whose legacy shaped the nation. Originally minted with wheat ears on the reverse side, the design evolved in 1959 with the iconic Lincoln Memorial, and again in 2009 with commemorative designs for Lincoln's bicentennial. But in 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced the current reverse, the Union Shield. That's the design we see on the 2015 penny, a bold, modern depiction of strength and unity. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a modern penny, how could this be valuable? That's where it gets fascinating. What makes the 2015 Liberty penny so special? The 2015 Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the tiny D mint mark under the date. Over 4.5 billion of these coins were produced, so at first glance, it's just a common penny. But numismatics, the study and collection of coins, is all about details. And in those billions of coins, a few were struck with extremely rare mint errors, making them worth thousands, even millions of dollars in the rarest of cases. Let's look at the reasons why certain 2015 pennies have reached legendary status. Rare minting errors. One of the biggest factors that drive up the value of a coin is an error during production. The U.S. Mint strives for perfection, but sometimes, mistakes slip through, and that's where value enters the picture. Some error varieties reported on the 2015 include doubled die obverse. This means the date, letters like Liberty, or In God We Trust appear doubled. Some collectors have paid thousands for sharp, clear doubling. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center by 10% to 80% can fetch hundreds, even thousands depending on condition. Die cracks and cuts. These are raised lines or blobs from broken dies, making each coin unique. Wrong planchet errors. In extremely rare cases, coins are struck on a blank meant for a different denomination or even a foreign coin. A 2015 penny struck on a silver dime, planchet, or nickel could be worth an absolute fortune. Condition is king. The role of coin grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 using the Sheldon grading scale. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin, and the difference in value can be staggering. A 2015 Lincoln penny in circulated condition might be worth 1 cent to 10 cents, but a mint state example graded MS67, MS68, or higher, especially with rare errors, could command hundreds to thousands of dollars, and if a nearly perfect error coin surfaces, it could explode in auction. Wild auctions and million-dollar myths. Now, let's talk about the mind-blowing numbers. There have been rumors, myths, and even verified auction listings where certain pennies fetched over $1 million, and some reports even claim $2 to $3 million valuations for extreme rarity coins. While most of these aren't public sales, we know that extremely rare coins, particularly those with wrong planchet strikes, uncirculated conditions, and proven documentation, have made millionaires out of ordinary people. Imagine this: someone finds a 2015 D penny with a misaligned die, struck on the wrong metal, in pristine condition, and authenticated by a top grading service like PCGS or NGC. That coin could be auctioned for a jaw-dropping amount, possibly in the multi-million-dollar range, especially among elite collectors or private investors. And here's the kicker: many of these million-dollar coins are still undiscovered, sitting in coin jars, in change, in your pocket, or at the bottom of your couch cushions right now. Current market value: the numbers you need to know as of now. Here's a breakdown of 2015 D penny values on the collector market. Regular circulation 1 cent to $0.10 mint. State MS 65 $5 to $1.15 mint. State MS 67 $100 to $300. MS 68 with clean strike and luster $500 to $1. 500 rare DDO or planchet error in MS 68 or higher, $10,000 to $25,000 plus confirmed $1 million versions. Privately traded or stored estimated $2 million to $3,500,000. Keep in mind, prices fluctuate based on demand, auctions, condition, error rarity, and grading authentication. What should you do? How to check your pennies? First, grab a loupe or magnifying glass. You'll need one to catch fine doubling or die cracks. Second, check for off-center strikes, weird edges, metal color, and any odd design features. Look for clear doubling in Liberty, Indiana, God we trust, and the date. If you suspect you found something special, don't clean the coin, it lowers the value. Place it in a soft cloth or coin flip. Take it to a professional coin dealer or grading service. Submit it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Final thoughts: the $1 million penny could be yours. The 2015 D Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just pocket change. In the right condition, with the right error, it can turn into a 6 or 7-figure treasure. While most are common, the rare few are shockingly valuable, making every penny worth inspecting. So next time you get change at a store, don't ignore the pennies. That one copper-colored coin might be the ticket to your dream life, your next car, your new house, or even early retirement. Who knew the road to millions could start with a single cent? If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare US coins, million-dollar finds, and hidden treasures in everyday change, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another coin hunt. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or want me to cover a specific coin. And remember, keep searching, stay curious, and always check your change. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.